They say there is a river hidden deep in the African savanna where no bird dares to drink and no hunter dares to cross. Its waters are not like ordinary rivers. They do not reflect your face. They reflect your future. For centuries, warriors, kings, and wanderers searched for this place. Few ever returned, and those who did came back broken, haunted by what they had seen. This is the tale of Queen Nyasha of Dakira, the queen who risked her throne, her life, and her soul to seek the truth that no mortal should ever see. Nyasha was not born into power. She earned it. From her youth, she was known for her wisdom and strength. While other rulers built walls of stone, Nyasha built bonds with her people. She walked among the farmers in their fields, listened to the traders in the markets, and sang with the children under the baobab trees. Because of this, her people loved her.
Dakira thrived.
Its granaries overflowed, its hunters returned with heavy game, and the sound of drums echoed through the night skies in celebration of peace. But peace never lasts forever. Across the border, a rival king grew jealous. His spies whispered of Dakira's riches, its fertile soil, its loyalty to their queen. Soon, he gathered armies that outnumbered Nyasha's by 10 to 1. At the same time, disaster struck within Dakira. The rains failed, crops withered, disease crept into villages, and in the palace itself, Nyasha's council grew restless. Some urged surrender. Others whispered that perhaps the gods had abandoned her. Nyasha prayed every night for guidance. And one night, under a blood-red moon, she dreamed. In the dream, a shadowy figure rose from a silver river. Its voice was deep and cold. If you wish to save your kingdom, seek me in the river of mirrors. But remember, Queen, all visions have a price. When she awoke, Nyasha was trembling. The river of mirrors was not a tale she took lightly. The elders had warned of it since childhood. A cursed place where futures are revealed but souls are broken. Yet she could not ignore the dream. Her advisors begged her not to go. Queen, you are Dakira's heart. If you fall, the kingdom falls. But Nyasha knew the truth. If she did nothing, Dakira would fall anyway. She decided to leave the palace in secret, taking only 2 companions, Kofi, her loyal guard, brave but hot-headed, and Mama Zuri, the oldest seer of Dakira, whose wisdom reached back further than memory. The journey was long and cruel. For 7 nights they traveled through the savannah. By day the sun scorched their skin. By night hyenas howled close to their campfires. Strange omens followed them. Rivers dried up as they approached. Trees bent in the wrong direction. At one point, they passed a herd of antelope, all lying dead in perfect circles, as though sacrificed by unseen hands. On the 5th night, as they rested, Kofi turned to the queen. "My queen," he said softly, "what if this river shows us lies? What if it tricks you into choosing a path worse than death?" Mama Zuri, eyes closed, whispered, "The river does not lie. It only reveals the truth. But truth itself is the most dangerous weapon." Nyasha lay awake, staring at the stars, torn between fear and duty. Finally, on the 7th day, they found it, a hidden valley where the air itself felt heavy. At its center lay the river of mirrors. Its waters shimmered not blue, but silver, alive with movement. And when Nyasha stepped closer, she gasped. The river was alive with visions. She saw a farmer's child growing old, a warrior falling in battle, lovers embracing, then fading into shadows. Every ripple revealed another fate. It was endless, overwhelming. Nyasha knelt by the riverbank. Her voice was barely a whisper. "Show me the fate of my people." The waters stilled. Then slowly a vision formed. Dakira was in flames. Her people chained, her throne empty, her crown lying in the dust. Nyasha gasped, tears filling her eyes. But then another vision emerged, her people celebrating, fields blooming, children laughing once more. Dakira alive, Dakira thriving. But in that vision, Nyasha was gone. The river's voice thundered. You may save your people, but the price is you. Step into me, and Dakira will live. Turn away, and your people perish. Kofi grabbed her arm.
No.
You cannot. Your people need you alive, not sacrificed to some cursed water. Mama Zuri's voice shook as she said, Child, even rivers can deceive. But remember, the greatest leaders are remembered not for what they kept, but for what they gave. Nyasha's heart pounded. Could she abandon her people to fire and chains? Or was this river testing her resolve? She thought of the children who ran to greet her in the markets, the farmers who bowed as she passed, the old women who prayed for her under the baobabs. A queen without her people is no queen at all. With tears streaming, Nyasha removed her crown. She pressed it into Kofi's hands. Protect them, she said softly. Then she stepped into the river. The waters rose around her, glowing silver, pulling her under. Her scream echoed once, and then was gone. Kofi and Mama Zuri staggered back, horrified. But as the river calmed, the skies above shifted. Clouds parted. Rain began to fall, the first in many months. Far away, in Dakira, the rival armies were struck with fear. Some swore they saw ghostly warriors guarding the borders. Others claimed their weapons turned to dust in their hands. By dawn, the enemy had scattered.
Dakira was saved.
But Queen Nyasha never returned. Some say she became the spirit of the river of mirrors itself, bound to its waters for eternity. Others whisper that she walks the savannah at night, unseen, watching over her people. Even now, villagers say that if you go to the river on a moonless night, you might see her face in the water, her eyes filled with sorrow, her lips whispering warnings to those who dare look too deeply. And so the elders tell her story, a queen who gave everything for her people. But they end with a warning. When you seek to know the future will demand a price. Sometimes more than you can bear.